Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing two different flavors of chia seed pudding. A healthy, filling and nutrient dense breakfast ideal for those busy mornings. No cooking needed, it's dairy free and vegan. So let's get started with the recipes. To make healthy chia seed pudding, I'm first making a cashew milk, and for that I have already soaked 20 cashew nuts. I soaked the cashew nuts for about 15 to 20 minutes. And now I'm going to add the cashew nuts into my small chutney grinder. Instead of cashew nuts, you can use overnight soaked and peeled almonds. Into this I'm adding in 1/8 cup of water. That is, I'm adding half of 1/4 cup water. And pulse it really well so that the cashew nuts are nicely blended. Okay, now the cashew nuts are nicely blended. So I'm adding in the rest of the water, that is 1/8 cup of water from the measured 1/4 cup water. And now I'm going to blend this again until everything is nicely mixed. Okay, now it's nicely blended. So I'm going to transfer to a bowl. I'm doing the whole process at night so that it can be ready for the next day's breakfast. Into a bowl, I'm adding in the blended cashew paste. I have measured 1/4 cup of water and I'm adding little water into the chutney grinder, and I'm just washing down the residue into the bowl. I'm doing the same thing on the lid as well and washing down the residue cashew. And this way you can make sure that there is no wastage. Into this I'm adding in 1.5 cups of water. Okay, now I have added 2 cups of water and our homemade fresh cashew milk is ready. So this is 2 cups of cashew milk. To lightly sweeten the cashew milk, I am adding in 2 tablespoons kaakvi, also known as liquid jaggery. Instead of kaakvi, you can also use maple syrup. Now give this a good mix. This is a great way to meal prep, especially for those busy people. If you are a working woman, this is an ideal, healthy and filling breakfast meal prep. You just have to mix all this before you go to bed and keep it in the refrigerator. So just a little bit of planning and meal prep is all that is needed to make a healthy, vegan and dairy-free chia seed pudding. I've mixed the kaakvi or liquid jaggery really well into the cashew milk. I have measured 1/3 cup or 7 tablespoons of chia seeds, and I'm adding the chia seed into the cashew milk. And with a spoon, give it a good mix. With this measurement, you will get 2 servings of healthy chia seed pudding, and that means breakfast for the next couple of days are sorted. It is that simple and easy. No cooking needed to make this healthy chia seed pudding. Now make sure that you stir it really well. As you can see, some of the chia seeds has clumped. So you need to break the clumps with a spoon and mix it really well. If you don't prefer to sweeten your chia seed pudding, you can totally omit the kaakvi or liquid jaggery. Try to avoid using honey, as honey should not be used in very cold food. We'll be keeping this in the refrigerator overnight, so honey should ideally be avoided. If you're using large quantities of chia seeds, it is ideal to soak the chia seeds for a minimum of 2 hours. You can also soak it overnight in the refrigerator. As you can see, the chia seeds has almost swelled up. If you're using fresh chia seeds, it will swell up almost immediately. Chia seeds are an excellent energy boosters, so it is ideal to include in your breakfast. It is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, protein, fiber, antioxidants and calcium. The high fiber and protein in chia seeds helps to keep you feel fuller for a longer time, and thus it helps in weight loss and weight management. And now I'm going to cover it with the lid, and I'm going to keep this in the refrigerator overnight. You can keep it in the refrigerator for up to 3 to 4 days. It will stay good in the refrigerator, and the next day morning, let's see how it looks. You can see that the chia seeds has swelled up and has soaked the liquid really well. It is thick and of a pudding consistency. So chia seeds actually soaks up the liquid and swells up. See how thick and creamy it is. And you can see that the consistency is perfect. 1/3 cup of chia seeds for 2 cups of vegan milk will give the correct consistency. If you prefer slightly thinner consistency, you can increase the amount of vegan milk or you can decrease chia seeds. Just play around until it suits your taste. Let me show you how to assemble the chia seed pudding and make it into a filling, healthy and nutrient dense breakfast. Since we used cashew milk, there is already healthy fats in the chia pudding. Into my small stone grinder, I am adding in about 4 to 5 green cardamoms and I am crushing the cardamom. Once the cardamoms are crushed, peel off the skin. And then grind the cardamom seeds to a fine powder. Okay, now the cardamom powder is ground. Freshly ground cardamom powder gives an amazing flavor, so try not to skip it. To make the first flavor, I am using fresh mangoes. I have already cubed one whole mango. Because mangoes are in season, I am using mangoes. However, you can use any seasonal fruit of your choice which is in season at the place you live in. Like if strawberries are in season, you can use them. If blueberries, raspberries or any berry of your choice are in season, you can use them. Instead of mangoes, you can use papaya, pineapple, muskmelon, any seasonal fruit of your choice. I'm using a slightly large cup to assemble the chia pudding. You can use a bowl instead. Into this, I'm adding in about a tablespoon of chopped mangoes, sprinkling in a fat pinch of freshly ground cardamom powder. I'll be using half of this chia seed pudding. I'm topping the mangoes with the chia seed pudding. Sprinkle freshly ground cardamom powder on top. Into this, I'm adding in 1 teaspoon finely chopped cashew nuts for an added crunch. Again, I'm topping it with a tablespoon of chopped mango. 2 to 3 tablespoons of chia seed pudding, freshly ground cardamom powder. Top it with chopped mango pieces and sprinkle cardamom powder. Top it with chia seed pudding. Lastly, top it with the rest of the mango pieces. Sprinkle the freshly ground cardamom powder and lastly a sprinkle or a teaspoon of chopped cashew nuts. And my super healthy and filling chia seed mango pudding is ready to serve. Now to make the next flavor, I have half of the chia seed pudding left, and into that I am adding in 1.5 teaspoon raw cacao powder. Instead of raw cacao powder, you can also use unsweetened cocoa powder. Half teaspoon cinnamon powder. Cinnamon not only gives an amazing flavor but also helps to boost your metabolism. And now I'm giving it a good mix. Since raw cacao powder is added, you will need some extra sweetness. So I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of kaakvi, also known as liquid jaggery. Instead of kaakvi, you can use maple syrup, coconut sugar, palm jaggery or even plain jaggery powder. For a double chocolate flavor and an added crunch, I'm adding in 1 tablespoon raw cacao nibs. Give this a good stir. And chocolate chia seed pudding mix is ready. Next, I'm slicing 1 banana. Like I mentioned earlier, you can use any seasonal fruit of your choice. Into the serving bowl or glass, I am placing in a couple of slices of the banana and then I am topping it with chia seed pudding. Again, top it with banana. Top it with chia pudding. For an added crunch, I am crushing in 1 walnut. Place some banana pieces on top, chia pudding on top, banana pieces, chia pudding on top, banana pieces on top, a sprinkle or about a teaspoon of raw cacao nibs. This will give an amazing chocolate flavor and crunch to the chia pudding. Lastly, I am crumbling in 1 walnut. And my super healthy banana chia pudding is ready to serve. You can enjoy this as a filling and healthy breakfast meal. So guys, do try these two chia pudding recipes and let me know how it turned out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.